Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another late night chat with Lonnie, and tonight I want to start this video by saying I am sincerely sorry. I wish to offer you a great apology for not having as much content as I was hoping for by this point in time. Been really hectic with work, work second shift, and just have a lot of stuff on my mind, and I find some nights it gets a little difficult for me to find the desire to just want to step up in front of the camera and actually start talking. And to you guys, I apologize, and I apologize greatly, and I hope you accept it. And I also have something else I'd like to talk about, which is, when I first started this, I mentioned how much of a fan I am of professional wrestling, and I've also come to the realization that I haven't really spoken about anything involving pro wrestling in quite a while, except for the Halloween Havoc thing, which hardly anybody ever watched anyway. So I want to explain what's going on. Being that I do work second shift, I don't get to actually see. I get off at 11, so I don't get to see Monday Night Raw at all. And when it comes to SmackDown Friday nights, yeah, I am actually off, but typically I'm usually finding myself trying to get out and do something. I think having SmackDown on a Friday night is a very bad idea. When they had it Thursdays, it was perfect because nobody was looking to go out. But putting it on a Friday, that's the weekend. People getting paid, they want to go, and it just seems like a really strange move that they put it on a Friday night. But because I don't get to talk about it, I've been out of the wrestling scene for about 2 months now. I really haven't been paying any mind to what's been happening storyline wise or anything, and it really hurts me. It hurts me to have to say that, and I wish I could get back into it, but I have to do what I have to do right now. And a buddy of mine and myself, for the past few years, we've had this tradition where we, for pay-per-views, we buy the big four: Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Well, to my surprise, he texted me earlier last week and goes, "Hey man, we're still watching Survivor Series." And I was like, that was this week, that's this weekend, which is tonight. He's like, "Yeah man, we're still doing it." And I was like, "Yeah, definitely, I'm in. I don't have any plans." And it then also hit me that I had this whole big little thing I wanted to do when I did show you my collection of DVDs for Rumble, Mania, so on and so forth. I wanted to do maybe about 3 reviews, of like the first beginnings of Survivor Series leading up into what happened tonight. Well, I apologize again for that, and I want to assure you that come January will definitely be the Royal Rumble month, and I plan on reviewing the first few Royal Rumbles all the way up until the 2013 Royal Rumble, which I will then also review for you guys. So please stick with me. I know I haven't I talked a lot of game, but I haven't backed it up yet, but trust me, things are coming, and I got to get more stuff on my mind, and I got to get back on this camera. I want to do it for fans. I want to do it just for feedback. I love being able to see you guys comment. I love, from the good to the bad, please say something, anything, whether you disagree or agree. I love it. Anyway, tonight I did catch the 26th annual Survivor Series, and even for being out of the loop for about 2 months, I was able to kind of get right back into it and somewhat figure out what was going on, and I was told, of course, by my buddy some other things that I might have missed, so I was able to sit down and enjoy. And tonight we had a really good show. It was pretty solid. There was not a lot of mistakes. There was some really good spots along the way. Only 2 matches that stand out in my mind that were just kind of and I'm sure you already know which ones they are, but we'll talk about them when we get to them. Anyway, tonight the show opens up with a traditional Survivor Series match, putting Sin Cara, Rey Mysterio, Tyson Kidd, Justin Gabriel, and Brodus Clay versus the team of Epico, Primo, Lord Tensai, and the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. This was a solid match to open up the show. Had a lot of high-flying spots, had a lot of great action, a lot of great charisma, and really just, you can say really, I guess, shocking elimination style, the way everything happened, but the way that me and my buddy were looking at it was more of confusion. It seemed really weird. Like, I was thinking when Brodus met Tensai, like something kind of epic was going to happen, and then it really didn't. And there was one spot where Tensai got thrown into the ropes by Brodus, and Brodus caught him, and he was going to go for an overhead suplex, and man, Tensai just fucking, he didn't do anything. He just basically stopped and left everything to Brodus, and Brodus couldn't complete it, so he just fell right on top of Brodus. That was a really bad spot. Luckily nobody got hurt, but still, it was kind of embarrassing for the both of them, but what can you do? Sin Cara, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio, actually, they both had quite a bit of high-flying moves. Sin Cara hit his Swanton, which was great, and we saw the 619, which was pretty cool. Tyson Kidd actually really brought his game tonight. We didn't see much out of Justin Gabriel. Nothing special, not even the 450 splash, which was kind of unfortunate in the end when Sin Cara hit his finisher, and then Rey Mysterio hit his, and then, like, out of nowhere, Justin just, like, jumped over the rope, and then Tyson jumped over the rope and hit an elbow drop, and then Rey finished it with a big splash. So that was unfortunate for Justin. As far as the other team, Primo, Epico, they didn't do anything really exciting at all. Lord Tensai was freaking eliminated by Justin Gabriel in a roll-up pin, which was just kind of a letdown. You know, he didn't... Once Brodus Clay was out of the match, you were thinking, oh man, Tensai now is just going to start running ravage, you know, over these people, and nope, it didn't happen at all. Darren Young, Titus O'Neil didn't really get any good spots either. Basically, this was just for the good side. The only one who got eliminated from Sin Cara's team was Brodus Clay. That was it. Everybody else survived. All in all, good match. One bad spot, but really good action, great high-flying stuff. I enjoyed it. Next, we have the Divas title match, which, let's be honest, thank goodness they got this match out of the way. You know, in other pay-per-views, when they like to save it till, like, the match before the World Heavyweight or the WWE title, that really got annoying, because they got all the good stuff out of the way, and then they threw this in, and it was kind of like their way of saying, hey guys, go on ahead and go to the bathroom so that you can come back and actually be prepared for the title match that you want to see. I don't know. At least that's what we thought. But anyway, they got this match in early. They got it done pretty quickly. It was Caitlyn versus Eve for the title. The only thing that really happened was, like, pre-match, Caitlyn got attacked by this woman with blonde hair, and then Caitlyn somehow rips it off, and it's a wig, and then it was Oksana. Don't know what that was all about. I don't know if she's been stalking her, attacking her. Maybe you know, you could tell me what's been going on with that. I don't know. The only other thing I really noticed was, since I've been out of the loop, Eve has started this princess wave thing. I don't know, like, she doesn't have a tiara or a crown. She has the same outfit she's always had. She doesn't look any different at all, and yet now she's doing this stupid little wave, and I didn't get it at all. Anyway, for the first title defense of the night, Eve retained. Nothing exciting, nothing worth mentioning at all. Next match was R-Truth versus Antonio Cesaro for the U.S. title. I noticed in this match, they had an okay match, I guess. There was no little Jimmy. No little Jimmy at all, other than on the back of his shirt. and Antonio Cesaro basically tried to make R-Truth look good, but let's be honest, R-Truth is starting to kind of... He's just fallen to the wayside. He's an unnecessary... He's an unnecessary body in the WWE, just kind of there for the point of losing. So I went into this match going, R-Truth has no reason to win this belt. I don't see him doing anything with this belt. This Cesaro guy is apparently, I guess, on a roll. So what's the point? And of course, Cesaro wins. So that's the first two matches the first two title matches were successfully defended. Mediocre. Nothing too exciting. Nothing special. Then we have our World Heavyweight title match. Sheamus and the Big Show. And oh my goodness. This match actually was extremely well done. Compared to what, they had shown from the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, man, they really kept that intensity going, and it was really well done. Sheamus, man, that motherfucker is fucking strong. Just to be able to lift, basically deadlift too, because Big Show, it did not help him at all, and get him in the white flame, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, to be honest. Whatever that side move is, it looks like it's the Celtic, from what Finlay used to do, but it's not. Anyway, yeah, he's freaking strong. But that match was really, really good. A lot of great spots. We had Big Show hitting a spear on Sheamus as Sheamus came off the top rope, and Big Show leaps in the air and basically kind of almost gets horizontal with the ring. Sorry. And he hits him hard and they both crash down. Great spot. Sheamus freaking clubbing him and taking him down, and the bro kicks and the knockout blow. Oh man, it was a great match. The ending, a little confusing, somewhat, I guess, because when you're a champion, it's weird how they know they have the championship advantage, and yet sometimes it's like they're instructed to play stupid and play dumb. When Big Show was in trouble, Sheamus hit the corner, and Big Show's in the other corner, and the referee is talking to Big Show. Sheamus is ready, and he comes running, goes for the bro kick. Big Show pulls the referee in the way. Sheamus knocks the referee out, and then proceeds to duck a punch, knockout blow from Big Show, and then he bro kicks Big Show down. And Sheamus is looking around, wondering what's going on. These refs come out, they get the medics out for the referee and all that stuff. He's freaking knocked out cold, and they're wondering what to do, what's going to happen, and then out of nowhere, Big Show is just up and poised and ready, and you just see sweat dripping. Looks scary as hell. And Sheamus turns and blow, knocks him the fuck out. One of the refs that had run out jumps in the ring and counts a 1, 2, 3, and Big Show wins the match. No problem. Okay. It's a good ending. We've seen refs get, pulled in front of in front of moves before, and the match continued, so whatever. Well, Big Show starts leaving, and the second ref who came out tells the ref who made the count, hey, no, that pin can't happen. He pulled the ref in the way. That's a disqualification. But the bell never sounded. Nobody ever called for a bell in the match. So Big Show won the match. He's still the champ. Well, when they tell the announcer to announce that Sheamus had actually won because of disqualification, Big Show turns around and gets all upset. And I'm thinking, you keep the belt. It doesn't matter. Why are you mad? Whether you won by pinfall or you lost by disqualification, you still keep the belt. you see what I'm saying? But he was forced to play stupid, and so he got into an argument with the ref, and then Sheamus, furious, oh my god, I haven't seen, I have not seen, alright, Sheamus gets out of the ring, grabs a chair, and he gets up behind Big Show, and he just cracks it on his back, and Big Show, you know, he fucking screams and falls, and Sheamus damn near beats the living piss out of Big Show. Just slam after slam, hit after hit. Big Show is literally on the ground just going, stop, please, leave me alone, go away, I don't, you know, I'm sorry, stop. And Sheamus ain't having none of it, and he hits him in the leg, in the arm, across the body. He hits him any way he can. I haven't seen chair shots this vicious since the Rock and Mankind's I Quit match. You know? Oh my god. Like, it was great seeing that amount of brutality finally kind of coming back out. And I was like, alright, here we go. And then, Sheamus finally starts, he's like, alright, you know what? You're not even worth me finishing you off. Big Show's on his knees. And Sheamus is just like, I want you to beg for me not to just, you know, smash this into you. And he's like, please, stop. Stop, because he was out of breath. He was hurt. He was getting hit hard. And Sheamus says, okay, fine. And then he just goes and bam, bro kicks the, right in the skull, and Show goes down. So, you know, great after the ring, you know, after the match, great during the match, you know. It kept my attention for most of the while. We had a few things going on, but still, you know, it kept my attention. It was interesting. They did a great job. No flubs. Sheamus is fucking strong, and he beat the tar out of Big Show with a steel chair. I just didn't get the whole, how did I lose? Well, you still got the title. What does it matter? You're still the champ. It's not like the title went away. No, you kept it. If you lost the belt, then you'd have a case. But, no, you kept the belt, so I didn't get that part. Great match, though. Really, really well done. Anyway, so we go on from that, and we come to Team Foley versus Team Ziggler. And, you know, and by the way, there are, you know, other things that happened. AJ talked to Vicky Guerrero, but none of that's important. Nothing happened. It was stupid. Other than, I guess, Tamina came out of nowhere and just completely annihilated AJ for some reason. I think they're trying to make her kind of the new Glamazon, the new Beth Phoenix, since she's gone. I assume. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're going for. Just another strong, bad diva. But whatever. But anyway, Team Foley versus Team Ziggler started it up. And Miz was on the good guy side. And I had to be informed that Miz, even though he attacked Orton, and even though he attacked Kofi, he had it in for somebody on the other side. I think it was Ziggler, maybe. I don't remember who. Whatever, I forget what happened. Like I said, I have been out for too long. But this match was very well done. Great Survivor Series traditional match. We always try and have a little fun. We try and guess the order in which each person's going to be put out. Damien Sandow was the first guy put out. And then the next guy was... Who was the next guy? Frick. I don't even remember. Anyway, there's a lot of great spots. I know Otunga came in. David Otunga came in to replace Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes had an injury where he hurt his shoulder. He actually broke and tore something. So he's going to be out for quite a while. It was a good match, but Miz didn't really want to be involved. Orton came to him, wanted to tag him in one time. Miz wouldn't tag. And so Daniel Bryan tagged himself in. Kane got put out. Kofi got put out. You know, big surprise there, I guess. I say it was a good match, but there are no real moments where it was like, oh man, other than, you know, like the last few when it was Dolph Ziggler, Orton, Miz, and Del Rio. And Barrett. Yeah, and Wade Barrett. And, yeah, Barrett stayed in. So it was like a 3-on-2 type situation. Really good stuff. Barrett got put out. And then, let's say, you know, you thought the whole thing with The Miz, being that he fought to get on this team, kind of, you know, he got voted to be on there, but he asked to be put on. You thought maybe something was going to happen here, and Del Rio pinned him. Del Rio pinned him and put him out. You know, that was it. He really didn't have any big spot. There was no huge, like, I was expecting maybe he'd turn and just like walk away from the team at some point, but no, Damien Sandow was the one who actually tried to walk away. It didn't work, but he tried. Thanks to Kane. But yeah, so I thought something like that would happen, but no, he stuck it through to the end, and when he decided he wanted to fight, when it was down to him and Orton, he looks at Orton and just goes, let's get it, you know, let's do it. And he lost, you know. He went for his clothesline in the corner. Del Rio moved out the way. He got stuck there. Del Rio kicked him in the back of the head. He fell. Del Rio pinned him 1, 2, 3. That was the end. Okay. Cool. Cool. What did that accomplish? I didn't understand. Is he now a good guy? It didn't do anything. Nothing happened with it. I was like, okay, that was a little disappointing. Then it was down to Orton, Del Rio, Ziggler, and Orton got Del Rio out, RKO'd him, and it got down to Ziggler, Orton. This was basically the highlight of the match. This was where stuff started getting crazy, when they started hitting big moves, big stunts, attempted RKOs. No, that was, you know. Anyway, the end of the match, Ziggler actually came out on top. Ziggler was the last guy remaining on both teams. So Ziggler won. He didn't cash in Money in the Bank, but of course the title match happened before this match, so he didn't really have an opportune moment. And yeah, it was a good match. Nothing special.